Hello. You're gonna have to ignore my kid over there. He's been talking a lot. I'm doing a Zoom. Okay. Um, hold on. I already got somebody who wants to bug me. Okay. So I told you today we were going to finish off our problem sets for lesson 11. So it is on page 75. Before I show it to you on the computer or on the slides, this is what it's gonna look like. If you don't have your workbook, go ahead and get it now. He's right here chilling. And what are you doing? She's getting comfortable. Okay, go get your workbook and open it to page 75. 75 in your workbook. 75 in your workbook. Pause it. Pause it so that you can go get your workbook. And I'll be here waiting for you. Dun, dun, dun. I'm looking to see which ones I'm going to give you. If you didn't pause me now because I'm going to move on. In 3, 2, 1. I don't know how to count. So if you look at the workbook, you're going to notice what all of this looks like. This was a review from yesterday's work, and I'm going to show it to you right now. I'm going to do it one more time with you so you can see it and understand it before I have you do the problem sets. So you're going to see in your workbook is an area model. So for this one, it was 4,408 times 5. So you draw your area model and you're breaking it down like you're doing expanded notation. The 8 goes in the ones place, there's nothing in the tens place, the 4 goes in the hundreds place, and the other 4 goes in the thousands place. So what you can do right now, go ahead and get your book. I'm not going to time it today. Get your book and already write down those numbers in the right spot. Your number on letter A is 425 times 4. So 425 times 4. So on that first little square on the right, you're going to put at the top a 5. The next square, you're going to put a 2. And the next square, you're going to put a 4. So it's really hard to do this on the computer. You know what? Let me do this for you guys. Let me do this. And it's not going to be the best because I don't even have my mouse today. And I'm trying not to be long today on this because I do want to give you time for your free time. I have 3 coloring pages. Oh my gosh. I have 3 coloring pages for you guys today, but it's after you finish. I don't know what I did. After you finish your test, you do have a test today. That's why I don't want to waste too much time. Okay. So on number 1, or letter A on number 1 in your problem set, we're going to work it together, and we're using this as an example. There are 3. So we're doing number 1 to get number 1 letter A together. So you are going to write a 5 right here. 20 right here. And on this one is going to be 400. Because it's 425 times 4. So you're going to put your 4 over here. So Like you can see that example that's right there. We're doing number 1, letter A right now together. So they want to know, so that's all you have to do. You just have to write those numbers at the top. Then you already have it broken down, 400, and then parentheses, 4. Then parentheses, you have 400 plus 20 plus 5, and then it wants you to do the expanded notation. It is telling you to do all of that. It's not telling you to answer it. It's not telling you to answer it. Just work it out like that. So that is what number or letter A in number 1 is going to look like. In your problem set, I do want you to do B and C. Then, give me a minute while I delete all this fun stuff right now. Let me write it down for you. Problem set. We already did letter A together on number 1. We did this one together right now. So I want you to do B and C. Do B and C right now. And I'm going to leave it on here for maybe a minute. I'm not timing you. You guys can pause this. But I do need you to do this one and this one. So do it now. I'm going to give you 2 minutes on it before I tell you which other ones to do. Or a minute. I know some of us are a little bit faster than others. If you need more time, pause it now. If not, I'm going to continue in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Then on the next page, this is the next page. I want you to do number 2 and then pick either 3 or 4. So for sure, do 2 and then choose to do either 3 or 4. 3 or 4. And this one is on page 76. These two are on page 76. So you have to do number 2 and then choose to do either number 3 or number 4. You pick which one you want to do out of those 2, 3 or 4. If you need more time, well, no, I'm not going to say that. On page 77, pick either 5 or 6 to do. Just do one. 5 or 6. You choose. And once you're done, you're not tearing it out of the book. You can keep your book for the test. Yes, you're taking a test next. Keep your book for the test. So on page 77, either do number 5 or 6. Choose one of those 2 to do. And don't think I'm always eating on these videos, but you got to remember, I do not eat at work because I can't. So I do. I noticed lately all my videos I'm eating or drinking. If you need more time, remember, you're not timed on this. Take your time on it. Just pause the video in 3, 2, 1. Okay, moving on. All right. brief, real quick. How is finding the area of a rectangle similar to finding the product using the area model? So it looks like we're doing length times width when we're doing that. So just remember that. Okay, we're moving on to our exit ticket. Exit ticket, again, I am not going to put a timer today. You just take your time, work it out. I do want you to do both of them. So go ahead and do both of them. This is on page 79. So do both of your exit tickets. I'm going to just leave it like this for a minute. After that, if you need to pause it, go ahead and pause it before we move on to the test. I'm going to show you what the test looks like before you get on it. Fine. Okay, if you are not done, give me a minute. I'm trying to find something real quick. If you are not done, pause the video in 3, 2, 1. All right, we are done with the exit ticket. I'm going to go ahead and close it. And now we're going to go over the test that you're going to be taking today on Eduphoria. So you're going to get on Eduphoria and the test. I don't know. Is it only 8 questions? I don't know. Okay, so we're going to go over it together. So you don't act like you don't know this stuff, guys. Come on. Come on. All right. So it says to drag and drop the correct answer choice in each blank. So you have a 3 and a 6. Remember? Length times width. Length times width. So you're going to look. And you're going to see which one of these is the correct answer. And I believe you can pick it up. And is it asking us to put it here? Yeah. So look at the answers. Look at both of them. There's a difference in one of them. This one says 1810s. This one says 1800s. That's the only difference. Once you multiply this, yes, you can use your whiteboards. Use your whiteboards. Use the bucket. The bucket. Just you cannot talk to each other. Do it, and then one of these is the correct answer. And you drag it into this box. Let's look at number 2. Which area model represents the expression below? 3 times 269. So we just did this right now. Look at the picture. Look at the picture. We just did something like that. Okay? So you got to pay attention. You can keep your what is this? Your workbook for notes. And you can go back and use your workbook to answer that question. Just look at this, go back in your book and see one that looks like it, and it'll give you an idea, okay? So you click on the correct answer. All right, next one. Use any place value strategy to multiply. So guess what? All you're doing is multiplying. You can use the array, you can use the standard algorithm, you can use the partial, whichever one's easy for you, go ahead and use that. All you're doing is answering it, put the answer here. Use any place value to multiply. Again, multiply. All you're doing is multiplying, okay? So you're just putting 371 times 4. Use whichever one is easier for you to answer this question. And here's the next one. Once again, all you're doing is multiplying. 1,305 times 7. Use either your standard algorithm, the array, the partial, whichever is easy for you. Remember when we did the hundreds, tens, ones, and you did the little circles? You can do that as well if that's going to help you answer the question. Then you have 6,034 times 5. Same thing. You can do that, multiply, get your answer. As you can see the pattern, all we're doing is multiplying. Number 7 says, a movie theater has 2 rooms. Room A has 9 rows of seats with 18 seats in each row. Room B has 3 times as many seats as room A. How many seats are in both rooms? This is what you need to do. First, you need to do the first part, room A. There are 9 rows, so draw 9 rectangles. Then, in each rectangle, write the number 18. If you haven't figured it out, it's 18 times 9. Whatever 18 times 9 is, that is your answer. Then that answer, you are going to then times it by 3. That's the second part because it's 3 times as many. So whatever that was, 18 times 9, your answer, then you multiply that answer by 3 to get your answer. Or draw your 9 rows. Draw your 9 rows, 18, 18, 18 in all of them. Multiply it. Or if you want to just add 18 9 times to get the answer, whatever your answer is, then that answer, you're going to do that answer 3 times. That answer plus that answer plus that answer, or that answer times 3 to get your answer. Okay, number 8 says, a movie theater has 2 rooms. Room A has 9 rows of seats with 18 seats in each row. Room B has 3 times as many. Which strip diagram? Okay, so this is the same answer, but now it's asking us which strip diagram is going to help us answer that question. So I kind of gave you a hint a while ago. So look at the picture and see which one would be used to answer that question. And then you just click on the right one. Okay, a high school art teacher has 9 cases of crayons with 52 boxes in each. The elementary school art teacher has 6 cases of crayons with 104 boxes in each. How many total boxes of crayons do both teachers have? Do it again. Do your multiplication first here. Then you do your multiplication with this number. Then you add them together. So multiply these 2 numbers, get your total. Multiply the 104 with the 6, get your total, add them together, there's your answer. Okay, number 10. Last year, Mr. Peterson rectangle garden had a width of 5 meters and an area of square meters. This year, he wants to make the garden 3 times as long and 2 times as wide. Solve the length of last year's garden using the area formula. The length of last year's garden is, okay, so they already tell you the area and they tell you the width. You want to know what is the length? What is the length? So if you draw your square, and we already know that this area goes inside and the width goes somewhere out there, it'll help you answer, figure out what the length is. They only want to know about last year. So this part that says this year he wants to make the garden 3 times as long and 2 times, you don't even need to know that. It's asking you about last year. Last year, last year. So draw your square. We know the area. We know the width. What is the length? See if you guys remember that. If you have notes, get your journal, use that for notes. Okay, number 11. Last year, Mr. Peterson, same question. Let's see what it's asking us now. Which diagram shows the dimension Mr. Peterson wants to make? Okay, so using the information here, which one would be the answer? 3 times. Now we're doing the 3 times. Now we add the second part. So if you have your information and now multiply those by 3, you'll get your answer. I am trying not to give you the answer, guys. This is a test. But I want to go over it with you, right? So you at least understand. A fence around the garden has a length of 12 yards and the width of 16 yards. How many yards of fencing are around the garden? This is your perimeter. Use your reference sheets that are on the table. Use those. Get those if you don't remember what the formula for perimeter is. And you can always go back. You're like, oh, I could have used it for this one. You can go back to answer that one. But use that. All of that's in the front is available. And there's a reason why I'm talking fast, guys, because my battery's about to die. So I'm trying to finish this quickly. Okay, next one. Last year, students painted a cafeteria mural that is 15 meters long and 14 meters wide. This year, the students painted the mural, a gym mural that is 28 meters long and 6 meters wide. How much does the gym mural cover then? Okay, so again, you're going to have to do this first, get your total, do that one next, get your total, and then how much more means we're going to subtract. You're going to subtract, okay? So you got to get that information first, then that information, and then subtract. Okay, we're almost done. Last year, Mrs. Anderson was able to plant 4 rows of carrots with 13 plants in each row. This year, she plans to plant twice as many rows with twice as many carrots planted in each row. How many carrots plants will she plant this year? Was that my drink? I thought I saw something moving behind me. So again, you already have your information. Draw 4 rows. Draw 4 rows of carrot, but with 13 carrots in each row. Multiply. And if you want to do twice as many, you double up that answer. Okay, but it says how many plants will she plant this year? You're going to double it up. So multiply, double it. And the last one. A teacher uses small signs to label the station in his classroom. Each sign is the same size. An example of the sign is shown below. Here it is. Find the area and perimeter of the sign. Area, inside, perimeter, around. Use your reference to help you answer this. And that is the last one. Once you are done, how confident were you? I would like to know your competency, guys. And then you're done. And that is it. You turn it in. When you turn it in, let me stop sharing. Stop sharing. Hold on. Ignore what I'm doing. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. When you are done, you need to be quiet, for everyone else is still taking the test. So when you are done, you can quietly get on Zern. Make sure your headphones are on so no one can hear the noise around you. Okay? You got to be quiet until the last person, then you'll be fine. You'll be able to just talk a little bit, but you got to be quiet for everyone that's still testing. You're going to be on Zern until I text Miss Cisneros and tell her, okay, I do have 3 coloring pages for you guys. But if you didn't finish your pumpkin, I want to put those pumpkins outside in the hallway. If you did not finish your pumpkin these past 2 days, that needs to be done first. You need to finish your pumpkin. Okay, I think that's the only one that I really needed. The other coloring page, I might put it inside the classroom, but I'm not going to put it outside. The pumpkins I do want to put outside. So please finish your pumpkins and pick and choose which coloring page you want. I'll let her know you can pick and choose which one you want first. You're not going to get all three of them. Say, oh, can I just have all three? No. Do one at a time. And if you only get to do one, you only get to do one. If you don't want to color and you want to stay on Zern or you want to do IXL, that is perfectly fine as well. Okay? Just do not bother the people that are testing. That's all I'm asking for. Okay? So, just a little heads up with what's going on in the classroom. Starting Tuesday is when we're finally gonna do the switch. So basically this information is more for Mr. C's class. Starting next week, you're going to be in a new classroom. If your parents want to know, we can just ask them to get on a not Google Classroom. Sorry. On Remind. Ask them to get on Remind, and I will let them know which teacher. But it doesn't matter, guys. You're going to see all of us. All three of us are going to be your teachers. I'm going to be your ELA teacher. Yes, I'm doing ELA now. I'm not doing the small group. I'm doing whatever Mr. C was doing, I'm going to do now in the classroom. So I will be in charge of the ELA. It's not going to be the same as he did it because every teacher does it a different way. I'm going to try to keep it the same, but it's going to be a little bit different. I am not going to do social studies. That's going to be Mrs. Duncan. She will be doing social studies and science in her room, and she'll also be doing small group. So that is how it's going to be divided. Ms. Bond will be doing math only. So I will no longer be doing the math. So yeah, but we will not start this until Tuesday. So you still have one more day to see math with me on Monday, and then after that, we're moving on to something different. So anyway, please do good on your test. Take your time. I can see you guys. I'm still here I'm at home right now, but I'm still like at school during the day, and I can get on and see what you're doing. Don't be getting anything that you're not supposed to get on. I can see. I know somebody was on something they weren't supposed to be on yesterday. Someone in Mr. C's class. But anyway, yeah, here's can you tell? You can't even see his face. Can you tell I like Halloween? I like my holidays. But anyway, oh, and then I have them on I'm all about vintage, means the old-fashioned looking style. So yeah, I have it everywhere in the house. Hold on. You can barely see the lighted stuff there. I got Sally. In my hallway, I got more lights going on. Yeah, I have Ghost Star. Oh, and then I keep walking over here. I have a kitty cat over here. You're not going to see it, it's too dark. I have a cat here. I have this. I like Halloween. It's fun. So anyway, this is my very spooky house right now. But anyway, I will see y'all tomorrow. Be on your best behavior. My computer's about to die, so I will talk to you later. Bye.